few years ago, I had much more time for my patients, but now, as you can see, everything is rush, rush, rush. Fortunately, and this is even more good news, there's another source of help available. Your fellow asthmatics. These asthma peer groups meet regularly to talk about their experiences. In fact, this one's meeting tomorrow night.
Alex, don't your parents have any premium channels?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Eleanor, this is a peer support group. We don't come here to watch TV.
No, you come here to watch fish.
Any sign of the new guy?
No, not yet.
I just don't get it. How can an athlete have asthma?
Actually, anyone can have asthma.
OK, now let's all take a special effort to make Tom feel welcome. I'm sure we all remember how we felt when we first got diagnosed.
Well, apparently the fellow is a top-notch competitor. I can't imagine that he would let a controlling disease like asthma get control of his life. What you've got to remember is that your doctor is your partner and not your opponent.
Look, when I first got diagnosed, I had the same problem. Oh, it was like a bad dream.
Good morning.
I had all these questions, but my doctor was always in such a hurry. And when I finally did work up the courage to ask something, it was like, so what is asthma? How long will it last? Oh, what causes it? Well, how will it affect me? Can it be cured? But before I even knew what was happening, I was out of the office. So for my next appointment, you can bet I was prepared. I gave him all the information he needed to help me, and I brought along a list of questions that I wanted to ask him. From then on, I never left the office until I'd told my doctor everything he needed to know, and he had told me everything I needed to know.
Bye.
Nice guy, huh?
Cute too.
Much too old for you, though.
What are you, my mother?
Yeah, come on, Peter, he is cute.
That's embarrassing. Alex, shouldn't you put some new water in this tank?
Why? They didn't drink the water I put in last week.
So what's the big deal? Peter, you said you had a big announcement.
Oh, well, yeah, it's nothing much, but I'm getting married, that's all.
Married?
Congratulations!
Who to?
Her name is Betty. She's a mathematician. I'm afraid she smokes secretly, has a weakness for perfume, and she's not a very good house cleaner. So there is a certain amount of dust around.
My God, Peter, why are you marrying her?
It is a strange phenomenon known as love. Although I must admit, it does present a little bit of a challenge.
The biggest problem is Charlie.
Who's Charlie?
Our dog. That's him on the wall.
You had him stuffed. Great idea.
No, the picture, you dope. He went to go live with my Aunt Sylvie in the country.
Ah, right. And you had him replaced with Charlie the fish.
I got a job.
No kidding.
Well, it's just the general office stuff, but the work's pretty easy and the pay's good, so...
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, it would be, only I work in a stuffy old building downtown and everything about it seems to trigger off my asthma. The smoking, the plants, the air conditioning.
You know who had the same problem? My uncle, Carl. He worked in this big old stuffy building downtown too. He developed asthma in his 40s. At first, he was too frightened to tell anyone because he thought it might jeopardize his career. Well, the problem just kept getting worse. He actually thought he was going to have to give up his collar.
Have you ever been to the Mediterranean before?
Are you kidding? I've never been anywhere.
Oh, come on, you must have.
Well, to be perfectly honest, since this asthma thing, I've been kind of afraid to go anywhere.
Nonsense. With the proper precautions, you are just as fit to travel as anyone else.
I think I sense a lecture coming up.
I was once studying indigenous tribes in Borneo. One morning, I woke up and I found that my controller was empty. I had no choice but to visit the local doctor. Fortunately, I had remembered to bring a Malay phrase book. One must always take the language barrier very seriously. And let your family and friends know where you are and stay in touch so we won't worry about you. Which we will anyway. The main thing is never get caught without your medication.
It's coming from outside.
Oh, thank God.
Let me guess, you're on your way to a costume party.
If you please, I'm on my way to soccer practice.
That's great.
But you've never actually played the game, right?
A mere technicality. Because of my asthmatic condition, I have been assigned the position of goalie. I'm also very good with my hands. I'll pay for that. Sorry.
Peter, you've still got to be in shape to play goalie.
I thought as much, and that is why I have chosen you, Thomas, to enlighten me on the subject of sports.
Ha! My big chance to lecture the professor. Any progress?
Oh, give her a minute.
Let's just start without her.
Oh, relax, Peter. She'll come out when she's ready.
What's her problem, anyway?
Look, Alex is going through a really stressful time right now, so let's try to be extra nice, okay?
Hey, there's no credit here. We may be men, but we're not idiots. Alex, Eleanor says your life's really been going down the toilet lately.
For heaven's sakes.
Oh, just don't forget to mention that I've had asthma since childhood. Maybe all this would be a whole lot easier without it.
Alex, this is Peter. I know what you mean. We all have challenges in our life.
Oh, yeah? What challenges do you have, Peter? You've just got married, you've got a great job.
Well, my team in the Community Soccer League has lost 6 out of 7 games in the last season.
See? At least you won one game.
Yes, and that was the night I had trouble with my asthma. I was replaced by a substitute.
Oh, thanks, you guys.
Watch out, I think she's gonna cry again.
So, you feeling a little better now?
Yeah, well, you have to take the rough with the smooth. I mean, I've still got asthma, no job, an exam coming up, and a crazy family.
You've also got us.
That's the crazy family I was talking about.
Where did you learn to braid hair? Girl Scout camp?
My wife makes me do it, actually. Did you know that in the days of the Vikings, it was the men that wore braids?
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Hey, don't worry about us, Tom. We can always find another athlete with asthma.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't have a red tracksuit?
Maybe we can buy one.
You know, it seems like just yesterday I came here for the first time, completely uninformed. Now I'm practically an expert.
Well, wouldn't go that far.
Well, maybe not an expert, but I've really learned how to cope. And it's because of you guys. I just wish there was some way I could thank you.
Alex, can I help?
I've got huge news! Where's Eleanor?
Late, as usual.
Oh, I'll wait for her. I want to tell everybody at once.
Ta-da!
Who told you?
Who told me what?
About my good news.
I didn't know anything about your good news. This is for my good news.
Well, what is it?
I know you go first.
No, you.
No, you.
Oh, actually, you only need to pour 3 glasses. I'm only 15.
Oh, well, for that matter, you might as well just go ahead and pour 2. Oops. I think I just gave away my good news.
You've quit drinking.
Well, for the next 8 months anyway.
Cheers.
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 Cheers.